Hi. Welcome to streak run number 88. We'll see if we can get 89. I just realized that Andron didn't say goodbye, he said good bed when he left to go to sleep. And to me, that's hilarious. This is the funniest thing, the funniest turn of phrase anybody's ever turned. Oof, that was close. How's old Mars doing? You surviving it, or is it surviving you?
It's going pretty optimally good right now.
Didn't they? I think that there's some attention on surviving Mars recently because I think it was on a Humble Bundle or something like that.
Was it?
Yeah, I definitely heard someone mention surviving. Oh, it was Roddy. Roddy was like, maybe you should give that game a try. That's the one that Nate played, right? And I was like, I don't know. I think he was playing Steampunk? Frostpunk.
I was playing both.
Yeah. And then we came to that realization that it wasn't one, but two.
Woo!
Everybody knows what that is. That's the Tootsie Roll Owl.
That's a Tootsie Roll Owl.
He's always like, shake your Laffy Taffy, shake your Laffy Taffy. I'm like, what product do you sell again? Now it's that owl that can't count to 3 because he bites the Tootsie Roll.
One. I still can.
Well, I mean, the kid gave him the candy. The kid wasn't gonna eat the candy after that fucking owl put his weird owl tongue all over it. Alright, so we got the big boy available for 65 casings. We only need 28 more to make that a reality. But we then won't be able to buy anything. We won't be able to, or we won't be able to open any chests, so we can't buy a key if we get just enough. But if we get like a, what do you call it? A gold casing or some... Oh god, there's another fucking key, never mind. Making the purchase of a key a little bit less necessary. Oh, man. I guess that's it for the floor. I don't... Oh, no. I still haven't even found the boss. Well, it's gonna be like one room after this one that's coming up. Nope. Same room. So we're probably, it looks like, not going to actually get enough money to buy the thing. Which is a bummer. Dude, I fucking hate the start of this fight. Like, I get that it helps defensively to have all that foliage. But man, if you're using a single shot gun that doesn't pierce, you're gonna waste a lot of ammunition. Or I am munition. Yipes. Ooh, that was close. Man, I'm probably gonna download Mario Maker. I can't, like, I got this problem where if I'm good on money and I see a bunch of people playing a game that I have even slight interest in, I'm like unable to stop myself. It's crazy to me that Nintendo was such a... We're 1 cent short. This is fucking horseshit. This is the second time recently I've been 1 casing short of buying something I really want to buy. That sucks so much dog butt ass shit. Damn it. Maybe a secret room? No, secret rooms don't really have, like, coins in them. At least I have this gun that I hate. I mean, I kind of mean that. A gun that I can just use the ammo for to try to find a secret one. Dang, where could it be? Right here? Well, it's a little bit disappointing. Oh my god, that was totally not worth the key. Okay, well, I'll be right back. I know I started a video. I'm gonna go see if Jackie's upset with me right now. I'll be right back. Hi, I am back. That was roughly 15 minutes or so of the away screen. Sorry about that, but had something to take care of. I was gonna be on the video, YouTube. Just get over it. Dude, I hate this run. I hate where this run is. Not looking that positive. How's the Mars?
Good.
Did you hit any milestones?
Well, I am starting into the mystery of this map.
Isn't it an expansion?
Huh?
What do you mean by the mystery? Are you doing like a story mode?
Each playthrough
Bruce,
has a mystery unless you disable it.
Bruce, get out from under there. Why are you acting so scared? That's where you going.
Firework impressions. Each playthrough just has like a mystery that happens, and it'll be like aliens trying to communicate with you, or like
just something to keep
food riots on Earth, or like
something to keep the variety between runs.
Yeah, I always leave it on random.
How would it be a mystery if you chose which one it was?
Well, yeah, I mean, which mystery would you like?
It's kind of like the natural disasters of SimCity, right?
Well, yeah, this has those too, which I still try to pick maps that like I don't have to deal with those.
Ooh, that sucked. That's scary. Yeah, I fucking hate the Mr. Accretion Jr. It's very little damage. The bullets are so large for some of them that I can't effectively use them. The gun itself is too slow between shots. Usually, even if it was random, I'm all about any kind of status effect. Ice, fire, poison, explosion, any of that. But Mr. Accretion Jr. just freaking sucks. It's just a bad, unfun gun. No good, very bad, unfun gun. However, I'm kind of at the point with this run where every gun is bad. The only one I seem to like is my starting gun and the crossbow. But those pretty much stopped being useful after this floor. Well, not stop being useful, they stopped being viable as, like, all-the-time guns. Especially if you want to get away with turning in the old crest. Some things to think about on that one. I have an active item. It's one that I don't super love. But so here's what it is. If the added effect is going to be inconsistent, the gun needs to be better at doing damage. And this one doesn't do damage, and you can't rely on the additional effect. So it's got 2 strikes against it. Also, the bullets are too big. It's very weird. A very weird situation right there. My God. This gun is so hard to actually use. I feel like I need a reload in a different spot that I can use with my left hand in order to make this work. I might actually have like I do have a reload on the left hand side. Let's try it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I have reload on one of my back back flippers on this Xbox Elite controller. Apparently Xbox released, or is going to release, a new Elite controller that kind of puts the old one to shame. And
calling it the Devil Elite.
And while I think that's cool, I feel like, isn't it kind of just time to move on from the Xbox One? Like, they already announced a new system. They're having a third iteration of the controller. They've already had 3 iterations of the console. Like, it's part of the problem with...
it's part of the life cycle Xbox.
Well, I mean, it feels like it's part of the problem with consoles. They're just saying, like, let's have it be more, a greater number of micro iterations. And then it's like, well, isn't that just a PC where you can constantly, like, improve and, adapt and add and subtract things from what works and what doesn't? You can just have micro stages of iterations. And like, yeah. And they're like, well, why don't you just fucking make PCs? Because then they can't sell first-party games. I'm just... If a console literally does nothing a PC can't do, what's the fucking point of it? The whole idea of exclusives is such a dead or dying idea in my mind. The reason I'm like super excited about Mario Maker is not because it's a Nintendo game. It's because I can fucking play that thing in my car during my break. Hey, it's Gunder Fury. I'm wanting to work on this. Level 37, that's not very high. But yeah, I don't know. Exclusivity's weird, but even weirder is the fact that consoles keep existing and doing nothing that you can't do better or more specifically on a computer. Nintendo's always throwing the curveballs with motion controls and portability and etc., but I don't really understand the other companies and what they're doing. No! Is Gunder Fury shooting out planets like Mr. Accretion? I just got done complaining about Mr. Accretion gun, and I think that this stage of Gunder Fury is doing the same thing. Or what was that? Why did it do that for 1 bullet? Yeah, no, it's randomly shooting out planets. Okay. This is weird. This is a weird mode for this gun. I want to hit 38 or whatever the next transition is, because I do not like this version of Gunder Fury. Pretty strong though, the regular bullets are. They shoot slow enough, so I'm glad they're pretty strong. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, baby!
Hello, baby!
Well, we got an AK-47 possibility. And now that that's shown up, it's probably not going to be I need 1 key besides the one that's in the shop, and I'll be able to get the AK-47. Oh god, get him. We need him. There we go. Alright, we got it. I was like, I was just about to finish saying there's probably no chance there's going to be a free key, and then a key bullet can like was right in front of my face as I was finishing that statement. So with the AK-47, do we want to go to the rat? It would take 49 casings to get there, so maybe. But probably not. I'm probably not gonna get to it this time. Dude, the Gunder Fury is so much better. Oh, I have a synergy. between the Gunder Fury and Mr. Accretion Jr. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Is it the fucking Door Lord?
Oh boy.
Sack of shit.
Ah, boy.
I'm gonna say very far away. And still get hit. The fucking laser, he does it in such a weird way. It like picks up speed. It has like acceleration to it. Dodged that laser so many times on like the rat fight, but his is just much more difficulty. Much more difficult, not much more difficulty. Well, pretty much every time I get a Door Lord, I lose a lead gun.
But what about this time?
Yes, this time included.
Ooh!
Youch! Youcheroni, the audience says. Oop.
Rigatoni.
Rigatoni and meatballs are here to stay.
We all remember the Chef Boyardee commercial.
Ooh, the orange? Ooh, the orange! I think I'm gonna just use it, get the coolness now. The orange, in the hands of a regular player, is a full reset, a full health refill. But me, I'm the kind of an idiot that throws it away immediately so I can get like 2 coolness. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's Mario time. Dude, I'm gonna get fucking Mario Maker. it's like gonna happen. Ay, ay, ay.
Really twisting your own arm.
I hate that arm. That one in particular. Ah! Okay. Managed to not immediately walk into the fire on this trap room that I almost always immediately walk into the fire on. Oh shit. Hey, it's a gun that I love. Hey, and I think it's got permanent fire or something. Solar flare, oh my god, I can't get rid of, Mr. Accretion. Get out of here. It's too good. Ruby Bracelet. You know how I feel about Ruby Bracelet. Even the new version of Ruby Bracelet. I think the new version is more of a problem.
Alright.
To me. For me. Yeah. Because the new version is... It encourages you to get right up in the face of enemies. Which I just bought Casey, and I kind of was like, I'm doing that anyway. But like, you throw your body at the enemy, and when there's enemies that don't fire, it's incredible because you also gain contact immunity with it. But since most enemies in this game shoot, and it's still in a scary, scary position. Well, I think this run is pretty much it's set itself with that last floor. The AK-47 is just is such a boon to a run. Any kind of once you're not paying for keys on every floor, you're like set on money. You don't have really anything to worry about. You don't have any opportunity like inherently lost just because of locked chests or locked rooms or anything like that. You get everything. You get every available opportunity. Now if I can get some like chest coolness or something, or hey man, what's up? That's the new Ruby Bracelet. They took the old Ruby Bracelet, made fun of it in game, and then gave it a new ability. Basically, if I walk around without stopping, for a little bit of time, I get this 300 damage contact roll. That'll pretty much one-shot most regular enemies. It's just a little risky because you have to run right up to them. And sometimes it wears off. But the biggest boon to it is contact damage is no longer an issue. How have you been, man? Boofio? Boofio. Boofio. Oh, itchy. Yeah, that was real dumb. I felt dumb about that the whole time, and I still did it. Yeah, it's because of Ruby Brace. Oh boy, we're gonna get the pig.
Yeah.
Because I gave up basically an extra life, a 1-up, and I would like to have one because I don't feel like I'm doing too great. 126 casings is not where I am yet, but yeah, the Ruby Bracelet sucks until you you basically have to give it to the blacksmith after talking to her about it. Post most recent update. Post Farewell to Arms. Man, I am really, really tempted to play that thing to try to get some money. To play the icosahedrix. Ooh, it leveled up. Level 40. What does this one do? I keep forgetting that this still levels up when you're holding it, even if fires a little bit faster. Still has the synergy with the thing. Fires a lot faster, but is a little bit weaker. Has more ammo, though, it feels like. I love the idea of the Gunder Fury. I haven't gotten it to a point where it's super great yet. Can you imagine having to design a gun like however many random number of times because it's gonna level up? I swear, Dodge Roll, like, they're super, super professional about this, but they they love to make more work for themselves. Like, this gun is mini guns. It's however many guns it has different forms of. Dude, I don't know what weapons to use here. What have you been up to recently, Manboo? That wasn't the right time to use that. Oh. Alright, blank that one. Throw those. Keep dodging. That was lucky dodges, but I actually felt pretty comfortable with them before I even finished the dodge. It felt like I kind of knew that that's where it was going to be. Oh yeah? Man, I haven't thought about Fallout 4 in a long time. I put a lot of hours into that game. For a while, it was my second most played game on Steam.
It just became about making my base, which ultimately became about finding copper to work with in that game.
Oh yeah.
That I started mass collecting
radios and
junk
shit.
Weapons.
Yeah.
And scrapping them. They were just like a system of copper, just so I could wire my whole place up.
Yeah, you needed.
And then I hit like the node limit or whatever. The not they call it that. I hit the object limit. I was making a ridiculously big one and stopped working very good.
Dude, this might have been literally my best ever Old King Flawless, because it was 100%. It was 100% skill. Oh, you talking about the settlement? Not just the settlement building, but the settlement, the other, your like backup settlements that are always under attack. Yeah, dude. Fallout 4 had some.
Turrets and all of those.
Yeah, Fallout 4 had some really, really, really cool ideas that just ended up. I don't know. The story itself wasn't good enough to. Okay, I was actually willing to test and see if the ruby bracelet or the ring of fire protection protected you from those fires, and it did. And so we're gonna use the chamber gun and bullet hell. We got the owl from the black chest. Owl, give me a little hoot. Damn it, he didn't do it. We are not gonna get enough to get the pig, which is a real bummer. Ammo lid of the pit lord. What is that synergizing with? Firing with flare. Damn. Yeah.
Isn't that really good? That synergy?
I think it's the green fire thing. Okay, let's just keep going. Fallout 4 is a game I think I'd give a little bit more time to if I completely ran out of things to play. I'd start over. I would just skip all cutscenes, all story stuff, knowing that I don't care about the story, knowing that it never does grow on you. I think I'd appreciate that game more if I wasn't looking for the rich narrative that I got from Fallout 3, you know? Some of the mini stories in Fallout 3 are some of the fucking fondest memories I have in video games, you know? Like, I think that expectation is something that hurt Fallout 4 for me. Which is never fair to judge a game so much on its predecessors, but like, I had trouble with that game running on my computer. I lost a few hours of a save one time. I never felt compelled to care about any of the characters. It was too many things that I didn't love happening. Yeah, building up is just giving them water. Share items among all your settlements? I feel like I did that, but I didn't know that it was something I couldn't do. I usually go charisma, and I was actually kind of disappointed with Fallout 4 charisma not being more powerful, more useful. That's something that upset me a lot, because I love talking my way out of situations, and I didn't feel like you had a ton of opportunities to... I flawless the Old King, but I'm getting hit on every regular floor boss. So I'm gonna have a hard time... I'm gonna have low health regardless from lack of master rounds. Even though I flawlessed a boss who it doesn't actually matter to flawless. Also, I got kind of tired in Fallout 4 of like just going from location to location, dealing with like, I don't know, super mutants like 3 miles away inside of some abandoned car factory or whatever, causing them like panics and conniption fits and stuff. Like, I couldn't get anything fucking done. They didn't feel natural, these things popping up. What's the synergy? What's the synergy with the singularity? Outer limits. God, everything is synergizing with the Mr. Accretion Jr., the gun that I almost threw away. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we might want to give some ammo to Mr. Accretion Jr. If you fire 3 planets into... Oh, it has some ammo. Okay. Into the black hole formed by singularity, it explodes and does 100 damage to all enemies, which is a ton. It's probably one of those things that's not super worth actually going after, but if you're gonna go after, you might as well go after it. If there's a situation where it works, it's very useful. Do you stream Fallout 4, Manboo? I think that game came out when I was still in Kansas City, right? Yeah, I was like playing it in the living room, wasn't I? Oh, Lord. That is where you'll find me. Man, this sucks. Freaking first floor with a vampire and I have 0 extra health. Nice. How do you feel about this story? I love the idea of the sense, and like, you know, it's always a pretty interesting story when you have like, you're in a situation that anyone can be a double agent, basically, or just a regular agent, I guess. That's always cool for storytelling, but I never, I don't know. It never got utilized well enough in that game, I think. Also, I hated that the Brotherhood of Steel were essentially xenophobic bad guys. When you spent all of Fallout 3, like, working with them. Xenophobic? Is that the right word? When you hate robo people?
I mean, they did hate outsiders of any kind.
Well, I don't feel like I'm giving anything away with that. Oh my god. To call my mom back in a little bit. It is midnight. I'm getting mom calls. Oh, there's a heart up there. Okay. What'd I get? Heck Blaster. Okay. So we can really ramp up the curse. Toidle problems. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
And I really want Space Turtle. Turtle problems makes me sad, dude. This woman just said, wait, the vampire just said, I'm a werewolf. That was one of her speech things.
That's awesome.
Isn't that what werewolves look like? I clicked it too fast. Dodge roll. Old dodge roll. I gotta show you a picture of a werewolf. Oh, let me just have my back. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get back to this run. Hey man, people had pink hair before streaming was a thing. One of Nate and my good friends always has crazy hair. Well, I haven't seen her in a while. She's still doing crazy hair? Or is she back to regular?
That's it.
You know who I'm talking about. You know!
It's all colorful.
Oh!
Sorry to tell ya.
No, that's fine.
You sounded very upset.
I was just gonna keep going, you know who, even louder and crazier. And I had to stop myself.
Because otherwise, you know, it would just go on and on.
Yeah, I'd wake up the neighbors.
Whatever they call it, they'd be like, there's a dying cat.
Oh! There's enough cats in this neighborhood that they probably would just be like, man, another fucking cat. We're in the Valley of the Cats in this freaking neighborhood, man. There's too many of them. That's how we got Fernando, actually. Okay, it's time to not walk into enemy bullets. What are you, allergic to e-cigarettes? Or whatever the hell you're tugging on over there? Toking on? Or tugging, I don't know what you're doing, I'm not watching.
Yeah, keep not watching. It's Tug City over
It's a tug and toke o'clock. But I was tugging, and a token, and a stroking, and a drinking. Okay,
I stroke one down, and I stroke up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down.
You ain't never gonna... Like the redneck version of that.
What do they say?
No, they just say, you're never gonna keep me down.
Really?
Yeah, they don't say...
They said you ain't never.
Nah. I get knocked down, and I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine sounds better than that.
They're like a Scottish group, right? Tub Thumper? I mean,
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawambos.
I think the song is called Tug
Yeah.
Thumper.
Which is a confusion of the word butt humper. Which, cool name for a song, I guess. But
Yeah, very cool.
probably the coolest name for a song there ever has been. Hey guys, hey, hey, I got a name for a song. It's butt humper. And everyone claps. So, I could have... I mean, okay. So here's the thing. I could have invincibility. But... I am going to do that. I'm going to give myself invincibility. But I need to sell the singularity first. Singularity is just invincibility with more steps and temporary. If I get Elder Blink and Jacket, soft pocket jacket, what's it called? Full Metal Jacket. Then it's passive invincibility, basically. So we're definitely going that way. I also wanted to get R-Type because it's good. And we might be able to... Oh, man, I went the wrong way. We might be able to get all three if I sell some more stuff. We have a lot of stuff to sell. I think I'm going to sell Casey because I'm past the point of using it. Why do you play games like that? Do you Nuzlocke every game you play? A Nuzlocke, from my understanding, is like playing with very, very strict limitations on your play. I know it means something very specifically for Pokemon. God damn it. But, the general gist of a Nuzlocke. I said gist.
Ugh.
Why do you hate gistum so much? Ooh, we got table tech suns. Yeah, let's get this fuck out of here. Dude, yeah, like why do you do that? You play every game like you hate yourself. I mean, I guess it makes you probably the best at every game you play, but like the best in a world that is hell is still like pretty rough. You're putting yourself in hell to be the best in hell. I don't want to get rid of this guy because I want to. Let's finish this. Let's finish this floor before we spend all of our money. Let's use all these guns that we're probably gonna sell, and let's use up this singularity. I should be nervous about how slight and pathetic my health is right now, but for some reason I'm not. Can I just make a... Okay, if you don't care about your ammo with this gun and there's enemies chasing you down, You can just make an impenetrable wall of boobles. Little Michael Bublés. Goulet. What stats did you give yourself? None? Are you sticking at 1 for everything? That was super weird how the bullets just stopped. Speaking of things, I realized that my segue didn't actually make any sense. Nate, Aaron and Moses came over the other day, and Moses convinced me that Wanted was a good movie, so I put it on while they were over here. And guess what? It turns out Wanted is not a good movie, and he was trolling.
He was like intentionally trolling you?
Yeah, Moses, of all people, intentionally trolling. I'm surprised as you are.
No one can believe it. Yeah, that is not a good movie.
But yeah, I didn't really know. So we put it on, and then when Angelina Jolie driving a sports car flipped a bus and then landed sideways on the bus, I was like, wait a minute! This movie's dog shit. This movie's actually dog shit. Why did I trust Moses? You just VAT stuff, but is your perception high enough where you can actually hit things when you're using VATs? Because it doesn't sound like it. My guns still suck. That's a thing I kind of forgot about. That's a dumb thing to have to remember. Yeah, my guns are still garbage. Holy fuck. Do not use Elder Plank. How's this health doing? Yeah, I knew the first wave of that was going to fuck things up pretty badly. This gun is pretty good in the damage department. Oh, that's okay. That's what it is. It's because I got heavy lead or heavy bullets or whatever. It's like, man, it feels like it's firing slower, and I remember being underimpressed with the damage output. So what happened? And the thing that happened was the thing that slows your bullets and increases the damage. So enough said, brother. I never use the term brother when I'm describing anybody at all, and I think I'm never going to. It's a turn of phrase that kind of freaks me out. Like, is weird to me. I have a coworker who uses the term brother all the time, and like, huh? Oh no, with me specifically, and I'm just like, dude, have you ever heard me say brother? Why do you call me brother all the time? Ah. Is he what?
Is he cool?
Yeah, he's cool. He's cooler than I am. If I was a little bit cooler, I'd be like, oh, Bill, brother, 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 brother. Just yelling out brother at all times to anybody.
I don't even know why.
But it's cool.
Boy, it's cool. Boy, howdy.
That's another cool thing that people say sometimes.
I don't think they're cool.
I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, were you here when I got the Rubenstein's monster?
I was not here.
This was a big day for me. I felt like I think I like paused the game and was just like, like it was another one of those things that I just like, I'll never ever get this. This game that I have more hours than like any non-MMO game by hundreds of hours. By hundreds of hours, I have more hours. I just assumed I would never get like a basic thing because it's that rare. We are gonna buy Super Space Fiend. I actually am gonna buy the Sling, even though it's making me a little broke. Oh wait, no, I can sell more stuff because I have more stuff that I don't really care for. I know we're whipping mad slang around like I don't know. Like a cool guy.
Like a millennial rapper.
The Rubidine Mark II is pretty rare, but it's not that it's not so rare that you never get it. It's just it's getting two very specific things out of the like 400 items in the game. That's very unlikely regardless. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter that anything else. It's just that this game has so many items, and to get two specific ones is rare. And neither of those are very common items, but you know, they're exactly as common as any other item of that same quality level, which I don't even know what their quality level is, if we want to be honest here. I don't remember stuff like that off the top of my head. But the worst one in the game, of course, is the Cormorant transformation, which someone pointed out to me, the longer the game exists, the harder it is to get the Cormorant transformation, just on the basis of there being more things to be in every chest. The gun...
You didn't get it at a certain point.
Yeah, like, the best time to get the Cormorant transformation was, like, day one, before they added any other item. The Gun Knight pieces of armor, they allegedly increase the likelihood of any other piece of Gun Knight armor showing up, but it's not potent enough to really like substantially. I mean, I've spent a lot of time trying after. Anytime I get two pieces of Gun Knight armor, I pretty much do everything in my power, in my controllable power, to ensure that more pieces show up. And I've never got... I mean, I've gotten 3 pieces of Gun Knight armor twice. And basically, if you don't get a piece of Gun Knight armor on the first floor, the likelihood of you getting all 4 is pretty close to 0. Because you just need the greatest number of opportunities. I mean, it's always pretty close to 0. I hope that's understood. But hi, Shock Mess. Stop. Stop. I have already forgotten that I am invincible, and I am glad that I just reminded myself. I'm doing great. Second run of the night of Gungeon. Probably gonna stop after this one, but we got ourselves a really, really smooth as balls run. Smooth as just like glass balls. Do you think people, if they lose their nuts, they get prosthetic nuts?
I believe it is an option.
If I lost my nuts right now, I'd be like, thank fucking God. Finally answered my prayers, Jesus, for me to be old nutless Joe. They put truck nuts. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, right. That's exactly what I think. That's something I actually compare it to, man. Sorry, I didn't look up the chat for a little bit, but they need, if it was closer to how how frequently spice replaces other items once you get the first piece of spice, then Gun Knight wouldn't be as rare. It'd still be pretty rare to get all 4 pieces. To get any 4 specific things, you need at least 1 gold chest, 2 blue chest, or 2 green chests and 1 blue chest, I think. No, 1 green, 1 red, 2 blue, I think. And I had a month of playing the game where I was exclusively trying after that. I didn't gun force at all. I didn't chase any other item. I only made purchases of Gun Knight armor, so I always had money enough. Well, of keys and Gun Knight armor. So I always had money enough to get it if it was for sale. And yeah, I never got more than 3 pieces. Yeah, man, nuts are a burden. They're really, if someone were designing people, I don't think anyone would say, hey, let's put these things on the outside, right between, you know, the scissors that are legs, or the, not scissors, pliers? What are legs like? What tool are legs more similar to?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks, thank you. Thank you. The crushing chopsticks that are legs.
Legs. The chopsticks of the body.
Nature's chopsticks.
Nature's lower chopsticks.
What tool are legs like? And without a moment's hesitation, Nate had chopsticks at the ready. He's been waiting for this question for a long time now.
Yeah, I gotta do my type 5 about chopsticks.
You ever think about how legs are like chopsticks?
What the fuck is up with that?
Well, anyway, I have a big dick.
I guess Chloe has a video of
Of your performance?
yeah.
Nice. Let's watch it.
Right now!
Call her up.
Stream!
Call her up.
I asked her to send it to Kat. I don't know if she did yet.
Why didn't you ask her to send it?
Respond to that text message.
Why didn't you ask her to send it to you?
Well,
It was a Monday.
Kat was like, oh, tell Chloe to send it to me. I was like, okay, I will.
No. That's a good enough
I
reason.
was like, shut up! Stream.
I've gotten Junkenstein, Junkinator himself leveled to max many, many times. That's much more doable because you have control over destroying chests. You don't really have control over... The best thing you could do is make it so that items are possibly going to appear from bosses. So no gun forcing, always opening chests before you get to bosses. Have as many keys as possible on you so you can open any spare chests that pop up. Have as much money on you as possible at all times so that you can... God, 2 cogs in a row. 2 runs with cogs, I should say. And I just... Oh wait, I have the Amulet of the Pit Lord. Neat. I just, like, dove straight into that pit. I'm glad it didn't matter. But yeah, I took every strategy that was available to make that work. Oh my god, I'm so glad I kept the fucking... Oh, I'm so smart. Oh! Okay, so we got a black market. And I have that terrible water weapon that I was going to get rid of when I could sell stuff. And I was like, I might as well keep this. I already have enough money. But I was so tempted to sell it anyway. Look who's laughing now. Everybody, is it you? It's me. This black market door looks like sickly. Like he doesn't look like he's doing too well. Okay, so we buy this. We buy chest friendship. I think we're gonna buy curse bullets. I don't actually know what my curse is at. 2, 3, I think. Curse bullets have 1 curse, so that'd be 4. That'd put us at 6.5, but we would also have curse bullets. And we're buying every amulet we can get our grubby little... I almost said dick beaters on, but I'm playing as a female character, and women are not allowed to touch dicks. So, I don't know what to call them. Hands. I came up with it. So the number, oh god, no! Well, that actually worked, but I forgot I had heavy bullets on. This is one of the ones from, shit dick! From the most recent update. The most recent update called the Shit Dick update. I cannot believe I still got 3 of those. Shotgun full of love. Shotgun full of love. We only have 5 casings now. Whatever. Who cares? A shotgun full of love. A shotgun full of love. Excuse me? Oh, yeah. My, like, perfect... Oh, that used a regular blank, dang. Oh, shock rounds are so good.
Woo!
You okay there? Sneezums?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sneezums the cat?
Good sneezes.
So, another fucking floor with no secret room. It's really, I'm really starting to get peed to the O. This to the off. About, how many floors I get with no secret rooms on it. Oh boy, he looks jammed, doesn't he? Nope, he's not. Okay. You just gotta show me those arms. What's a super rude way to say arms? Dick beater holders? No. That doesn't work.
Ass wipers?
Your arm? You wipe your ass directly with your arms?
My forearm, of course.
Gross, dude.
Why do you think you are born with arm hair?
Why do you... Whoa! I didn't get hit there, but all of my turtles did. Is that why your arms are always... I'm like, hey, you spilled a little chocolate all over your arms, and you're like, do not eat that chocolate.
Every day, baby!
You spilled a little chocolate on your arms, and you demand that I don't eat it. But I'm like, I'm so hungry, Nate. And you're like, trust me on this one. Then
You're like, ooh, me so hungry.
you give me a little wink, and I'm like, please stop. This is all true stuff, everybody.
Me so hungry.
Nate.
You make me so hungry.
Please actually stop.
What? Come on. You're being over the top disgusting.
Yeah, but I'm not saying me so hungry. Isn't that like super offensive?
It's the version of that other song. Not bad at all.
I thought the me so hungry thing was the clip of them saying me so horny in Full Metal Jacket, which is super racist.
Hungry.
Yes, I know that you're changing.
I'm changing it.
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh, you're right.
Pay a fucking attention.
You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize in this situation.
Jesus.
I'm the one who is the problem. Whoa, these are too expensive. Everything is 144, except for that one. That's 192. Jesus. FHM Christ FM.
You're listening to Christ FM, KRSD.
Crust. Oh, wait, Christ probably, huh?
Yep.
I think crust. Alright, well, we're gonna burn through this next floor. This run is good. This run is real good. Yeah, we lost all the turrets at once. That's the problem about Turtle Problem, is that the problem is they die all the time. They should call it Turtle Massacre. I love the way the characters walk in this game. They're like... I don't know. I don't know if I did it right. Someone roll back that footage. Okay, so fastest way. Fastest way through here is, of course, going to be using this. Oof, that's the fewest number of chamber gun versions I think I've ever had. That's really sad. If I feel like I'm gonna get hit, just jump in a pit. Ha! And that's an amulet. That's not an amulet of the Pit Lord. They spell that one differently. Give me that key, pup. It's actually a little hard to jump directly into pits in this game. So they put this thing, it was always there to some degree, but they made it a little bit more pronounced recently because of the number of people falling into pits in trap rooms. But they put this thing where you basically... Wait, I should actually be using my Elder Blank. Like, actively. Especially when I have a bunch of blanks. Because I have... oh boy. The gold amulet now. God, I used to fucking hate amulets in this game. They did such a good job at turning that one around. North. Oops. Well, I guess that works. Does the same thing, actually. You've run into another Mars problem?
No, I'm still doing pretty good. I upped the difficulty a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But
So it's not...
I'm frustrated with the game. Like in just like the vanilla gameplay, there are not options to like harvest certain types of super necessary resources without a human component.
What do you mean? You can't automatically... You can't...
So
automate
to
it?
get metal, I need to have a dome in place next to each metal resource. So not just like a harvester, but a harvester and a dome.
It takes a whole fucking town to run one harvester?
They need humans to run this harvester in the vanilla game. And I'm like, I don't agree with that.
Automation is going to be the only way something like colonizing a new planet would work.
So there's a guy, the main #1 modder for surviving Mars made like a pack of, like he made it so that you have to like get a significant amount of research, but then you get a selection of automated resource harvesters. So it's like it works within the game without feeling like I'm just cheating. Anyway,
That's good. I actually should have been using this. I forgot that I got this combination AK or AK-47 skeleton key thing. And I also forgot how good it is. But my Gundar Fury is at level 55, and it is a fucking B-assed all of a sudden. It's an old B-assed. Anyway, there's no... I mean, I might as well go ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and, Casey at the bat this fucking, Lich Flawless on there, because we can't take damage. We're gonna have the same number of hearts and thingies at the end, unless we get hit, like, 400 times or something. And there's no... And there's not enough time left for us to take enough damage for that to be the case. And every time we get hit, we're going to be dealing a bunch of damage to the enemy, so nothing to worry about on that. We know we're going to get Lich Flawless. We fucked up the lead guide to the severest degree. The Door Lord kind of fucked it on its own. But then we, like, definitely contributed to the infuckening of, damn it, went way too early. Of the situation. Dude, we didn't get hit even the regular way. And I threw away a blank that I didn't need to. You never need to use a blank if you have the Full Metal Jacket. There's one instance where it's actually wise to use a blank. That's when the dragon is about to throw out his knives. If you can blank those two knives out of existence, it has the potential to save you ammo and further complication. But literally every other situation, you just let the Full Metal Jacket use your blanks for you. So it was pretty dumb to use it, but I just used it because I'm Casey. This is me at the bat. I don't give a flying fuck. That was good. This was a good run. That was actually a really, really good run. If I hadn't been hit twice by regular bosses, it would have been like a perfect freaking run.